Hello everyone, we are Druidbox and
KURZUM.
and today we have a new special video, a new kind of video. As you can see it and hear it, obviously, it's in English.
So today we're gonna talk about what you need to know before choosing a camera for streaming. So we're gonna have like three categories for today. We're gonna have like a really low budget
cameras, webcams.
Yeah. And we're gonna have like a mid-tier budget.
Medium
and
tiers.
Also we're gonna have like the high-end
For the full budget. You know.
for the ones that can afford it.
Yeah. So whether you are just firing up your first stream tonight or
You're already a pro who
make
lives
money from it
by streaming.
So yeah, we're gonna break down the three main specs that you need to look at before choosing your camera.
For the three specs, it is the camera resolution, whether it's 4K, 1080p, something like that, and also the frame rate, if it is 30 FPS, 60, and the last thing is the field of view.
Before we jump right into it, make sure to subscribe to our channel, mine for more general and like gaming streaming content, and
mine for more in-depth filmmaking and
for
gear
more
reviews.
professional look into the kind of stuff we're doing here.
So for the first tier, which is the low budget cameras,
Yeah.
obviously we're gonna start by the webcams because they are the most affordable ones here. So the first budget will be like the maximum is 1,200 dirhams, which is $120 as max. So the first camera,
The superstar.
the superstar, will be the Logitech C920.
Yeah, it's the most common webcam, the best seller for now. Logitech are like ahead of on the webcam
brands.
industry. Yeah, so the C920 is like 1,200 dirhams, and so you are shooting at 1080p. 30 frames per second, and with a field of view like 78 degrees to be more specific.
So this is the camera you should buy if you're just starting out. The second one will be the
Razer Kiyo, whatever. Kia. So yeah, it's the same thing as the C920, but it got
like a ring light.
Yeah,
That's
and
the only difference.
the same field of view, it can shoot at 1080p 30 frames per second and 720 at 60 frames per second.
Yeah,
that's a
that's a
cool
plus.
feature. Yeah. So these are the most common webcams that you can find in the market.
Choices you can find in
Morocco actually.
Yeah.
And here another trick that you can use with a device that you already have.
So yeah, we're gonna see like how to stream just using stuff you already have at home. So we all have phones, obviously, and phones are really great option for streaming.
With a good camera, actually. Some of them can shoot at 4K, so...
So yeah, like at least you're gonna have like 1080p, 60 frames per second, which is already good. And obviously the phone will be wireless, which will be a plus again.
Yeah.
And you already have it.
Sure. But there's always a but.
There is a downside for it.
Yeah, so if you do that with your phone, don't expect the battery to
last you for more than 2 months if you keep doing
because
this.
you are like streaming 5
hours
per day
at least, so you're exhausting the battery
every day. So yeah, it should be like an emergency use.
It kind of be like a backup.
Yeah.
So we have the phone already at home, and some people already have like a GoPro, which is something like,
if you have it, use it.
Yeah. Also, the GoPro is a good choice because it can shoot like even 4K, 60p, 1080p at like 240 frames per second, depending on the model you have for GoPro. And also the price is really good because like the newest GoPro are like about $300, like 3,000 dirhams here, even in Morocco, the same price. But you can have a used one.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be like just 1,000 dirhams depending on the model, of course. And they
It
also
lasts.
1080p at 60 frames per second. And the
That's
field of
cool.
view
That's
obviously is really good because it's a GoPro. This is what it's famous
It's made
for,
for,
is
yeah.
the field of view.
Both mobile phones and GoPros can be detected by Streamlabs or OBS Studio or whatever you're using. They are really easy to set up.
And yeah, we're gonna show how to set it up in one video.
Yeah.
All right, let's go for the other budget. So now we're gonna aim for a maximum of 2,500 dirhams, right?
Yes.
So for this category, what do we have? Still webcams, right?
Yes, still webcams like Superstar again, like Logitech
Obviously.
again. This video is not sponsored, but they are really good. They are really good in what they're doing. So we have the Logitech Brio that can shoot at 4K, at
30p.
30 frames per second, and can shoot at 1080p at 60 frames per second. That's good. That's really good. And it got like a field of view of 90 degrees.
90 degrees, yeah, which is already better.
What it does?
What it does, the good thing about the field of view is separating you from the background. So the bigger the field of view,
Yeah.
the more distance it seems that you have between
You and your background.
Which shows like the room is bigger while it isn't.
Yeah. We can switch now, like on the same budget or a bit more for DSLRs.
For DSLRs, yeah, for like dedicated cameras. So for cameras, you can choose like there are Sony RX100 Mark III, which is like only 3,000 dirhams, 2,500 for an old one.
Yeah.
You could bought it here in Morocco. And the good thing about it is that it shoots like 1080p at 60 frames per second, which is good for streaming. And obviously the sensor is bigger, which gives a better quality than the webcams, obviously. In Morocco, we have a lot of people already have their Canon cameras, like the 600D, most commonly the 80D, 70D. So those ones are quite cheap too. We can find like for just, right? And it can shoot 1080p at 60 frames per second also.
The same feature that we are looking.
Bigger sensor, which is better than the webcam and everything. So that's a good option too if you have it, and if you have the money to buy it or use one. And for now, we're gonna pass to the high-end category.
Yeah. So now we are talking about people who already like
They already got success in streaming, and they live by streaming. It's their full-time job. So for this category, we can aim for the
Sony
Alpha series, Alpha 6000, Alpha 5100, Alpha 6100 also. So all of these can shoot like at 4K 30p, which is already good, or you can shoot like at 1080p, 60 frames per second. There are even ones which do like 120. Like the downside of using like a 4K camera stuff is that you cannot already like stream at 4K.
Yeah, of course, because Twitch doesn't any other platform of streaming actually doesn't support the 4K streaming. So for now we are touching 1080p.
Yeah.
So aim for 60 frames per second when you're looking for a camera with a flexible budget, as we said. So like it comes with its lens
or its lens and everything.
Yeah.
And also besides the Sony, we have like Panasonic series, like we have the GX85 and we have the G7, which are two good cameras for streaming, content creation. It's like a versatile camera which can use for everything. Vlogging also because it has like the 180 degree screen. And the good thing about it is that you can shoot again 4K 30p and 1080p at 60 frames per second. If
you aim at those features or this kind of shooting quality, you should expect like a budget
for like 5,000 dirhams as a month.
Yeah.
Already with the kit lens and everything. So
this is like high-end gear.
High-end stuff, yeah.
You can aim for more if you have more money.
If you have more money, of course, invest in more expensive gear if you can afford it.
Like for example, Ninja has a Blackmagic.
Blackmagic 6K, which is like not really expensive, but still it gives like a good quality for its price, which is just $2,000 for now.
Yeah.
So besides cameras. What is more important is the light, because cameras are actually just capturing the light.
This is a good one.
So yeah, take good care of your light. Try to dim it, diffuse it. Just have control on your light, so you have a better camera performance, a better camera quality in your stream.
Of course, because remember always that if you like buy a camera for $1 million, if you don't have a good light or a decent light, at least, yeah, it means
the quality will look really
like garbage.
So yeah, take care of the light. And yeah, perhaps we're gonna have like some series to give some tips and tricks for how to set up your light and how to modify it for every kind of light, even your desk light.
Yeah, like how to
make it look professional looking. Okay,
sure.
So
here now our advice. So if you are a brand new streamer with a low budget, aim for the C920. If you are a new streamer again, but with a flexible budget, so you can aim for the Brio, for example, or the
Brio, or like a camera
or DSLR, for example.
DSLR. Yeah.
And finally, if you are a full-time streamer and you're making money from it, yeah,
you can aim for the full-frame mirrorless cameras.
Yeah,
because that's the future for streaming.
And remember that if you are making money from it, you should give your audience
the best quality.
Yeah, buy a nice camera, like
nice camera,
upgrade
nice
your
light.
gear. This is your job. Make it right. Thanks, guys, for watching. If you watched till the end, so you got the
full advice.
The full advice, yeah, with the light tip, etc. So you may already know all of this. You may not. So if you like this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe. And see you in the next video.
Make more content.
Ciao.